Here are some fascinating facts and historical contexts about The Winter's Tale by William Shakespeare. 1. Genre-bending structure. The Winter's Tale is often classified as one of Shakespeare's late romances, blending elements of tragedy, comedy, and pastoral romance. The play's first half is dark and tragic, focusing on jealousy and loss, while the second half shifts to reconciliation and renewal. This duality reflects the Renaissance fascination with exploring human nature in its extremes. 2. Source material. Shakespeare drew inspiration from Pendasto, The Triumph of Time, 1588, a prose romance by Robert Greene. Interestingly, in Greene's version, the jealous king, Pendasto, dies at the end, but Shakespeare altered the story to allow for redemption and forgiveness. 3. Exit pursued by a bear. The stage direction Exit, pursued by a bear during Antigonus' death, is one of the most famous in theatrical history. It is believed that this may have involved either a live bear, from the nearby London bear baiting arenas, or a costumed actor. This direction adds an element of the unexpected and highlights the play's blending of the fantastical and the real. 4. Late play, mature themes. Written around 1610 to 1611, The Winter's Tale reflects Shakespeare's late career themes of forgiveness, time, and reconciliation. These themes resonate with the aging playwright's evolving outlook on life and human frailty, which is also evident in his other late plays like The Tempest and Cymbeline. 5. First performance and publication. The play was likely first performed at the Globe Theatre in 1611. It was later published in the First Folio, 1623, 7 years after Shakespeare's death. 6. Title significance. The title The Winter's Tale suggests a story of wonder and improbability, much like a fairy tale told on a cold winter night. This aligns with the play's fantastical elements, such as the oracle's intervention, a living statue, and miraculous reunions. 7. Bohemia's coastline. The play famously places the Kingdom of Bohemia, modern-day Czech Republic, by the sea, despite it being landlocked. This geographical inaccuracy was likely intentional, emphasizing the play's fantastical nature rather than striving for realism. 8. Themes of time and transformation. A notable feature is the passage of 16 years between Acts 3 and 4. Shakespeare uses the character time as a narrator to signify this leap. This passage reflects the idea that healing, forgiveness, and growth require time. 9. The power of art and theater. The statue scene, where Hermione seemingly comes to life, highlights the theme of art's ability to mimic and even restore life. This metatheatrical moment reflects Shakespeare's belief in the transformative power of performance and storytelling. 10. Paulina, a strong female character. Paulina, who fiercely defends Hermione and ultimately orchestrates the statue's reveal, is seen as one of Shakespeare's strongest and most morally upright female characters. Her role underscores the importance of female resilience and wisdom in the process of reconciliation. 11. Pastoral traditions. The pastoral setting in Bohemia, where Perdita is raised, draws from classical traditions of idyllic rural life as a space for renewal and personal growth. This contrasts with the rigid, courtly atmosphere of Cecilia. 12. Symbolism of Perdita. Perdita's name means the lost one in Latin, reflecting her abandonment and miraculous rediscovery. As a symbol of lost innocence and eventual redemption, she embodies the play's overarching theme of renewal. 13. Mythological allusions. The play references Greek and Roman mythology, notably the Oracle of Delphi and the god Apollo, reinforcing the idea that divine forces influence human destiny. 14. Reconciliation over revenge. Unlike many of Shakespeare's earlier tragedies, The Winter's Tale concludes with forgiveness rather than vengeance. This shift highlights Shakespeare's evolving exploration of justice and redemption. 15. Reflection of Jacobean values. Written during the reign of King James I, the play reflects Jacobean interests in dynastic continuity, repentance, and the restoration of order, all key concerns in the political and social landscape of the early 17th century. 16. A Play of Two Worlds. The stark contrast between Cecilia and Bohemia reflects Renaissance ideas about the tension between order and nature, or civilization and the pastoral world. Cecilia represents law, monarchy, and rigidity, while Bohemia is a place of freedom, love, and renewal. This duality is key to the play's structure and themes. 17. Jacobean Court Spectacle. The Winter's Tale was likely performed for King James I's court, where elaborate masks and pageantry were popular. The play's visual elements, such as the statue scene and the festival in Bohemia, align with the extravagant, symbolic performances favored by the Jacobean elite. 18. Political parallels. Leontes' unfounded jealousy and tyranny might reflect concerns about autocratic rulers and the dangers of paranoia in leadership. Shakespeare, writing during the reign of James I, may have subtly critiqued the perils of unchecked royal authority. 19. Family and succession. The emphasis on lost and restored children, Perdita and Amelius, mirrors the Jacobean obsession with lineage and succession. King James I was particularly concerned with securing the Stuart dynasty, and the themes of dynastic continuity in the play would have resonated with audiences. 20. Seasonal symbolism. Winter and spring symbolize death and rebirth, reflecting the play's progression from the harsh coldness of Leontes' jealousy to the warmth and growth seen in Perdita's Bohemian life. This seasonal imagery reinforces the play's themes of loss, patience, and renewal. 21. The role of time as a character. In Act 4, time appears as a character, speaking directly to the audience to announce the passage of 16 years. This personification of time reflects classical influences and reminds viewers of the cyclical nature of life and fate. 22. Maritime symbolism. The sea plays a significant role in the story, symbolizing both loss and providence. Antigonus' death by bear follows his journey across the sea, while Perdita's survival is linked to her abandonment along the coast. In Renaissance thought, the sea often represented fate and divine will. 23. Female virtue and patience. Hermione's steadfastness during her wrongful imprisonment reflects ideals of female chastity and patience common in Renaissance literature. Her ultimate vindication aligns with the belief that virtue, when tested, will eventually be rewarded. 24. Mysticism and resurrection themes. The idea of a statue coming to life ties to broader cultural interests in alchemy, mysticism, and religious symbolism. Audiences may have interpreted Hermione's return as an allegory for spiritual rebirth or divine grace. 25. Contemporary criticism and legacy. The Winter's Tale was initially criticized for its mix of tragic and comic elements, but over time, it became celebrated for its exploration of human emotion and its theatrical innovation. Today, it is regarded as one of Shakespeare's most profound and experimental works. 26. Bohemian rustic charm. Shakespeare's depiction of Bohemia as a pastoral haven draws from Arcadian literary traditions where shepherds and noble lovers intermingle. This idyllic portrayal speaks to Renaissance ideals of returning to nature for clarity and redemption. 27. Paulina's role as truth-teller. Paulina serves as the play's moral compass, consistently advocating for truth and justice. Her role parallels figures in Renaissance drama known as wise women or female advisors who stand against male tyranny, embodying themes of feminine strength and moral authority. 28. The bear as symbolic justice. The bear that kills Antigonus is often interpreted as a symbol of natural justice or divine retribution. Antigonus, though a loyal subject, participates in Leontes' wrongful actions, and the bear's attack can be seen as punishment for complicity. 29. Myth of Proserpina. Persephone. Perdita's story mirrors the classical myth of Proserpina, Persephone, the daughter lost and later reunited with her mother. This connection Thanks for listening and watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Like this video. It helps more people find these classic stories. Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think.